That's what the Blazers are trying to do here in this semifinal round. Let's take a look, Smitty, at that last foul call. It was a late whistle, but Alan Crabb has certainly earned enough equity when he fires up an air ball from that range that he gets the benefit of the call.
It was a foul. It was late, but it was a correct call by Derek Stafford. And obviously you can see he shot it short, but the reason why Clark got him on his elbow.
So Crabb missing on the first chance. Alan Crabb out of Cal, and his college ball just down the road at Berkeley. In his third year now, just continues to improve his game. He scored 15 in game one, and hit all 3 of his free throws in that game that he attempted. As a matter of fact, his last 3 games of round 1, he averaged over 12 a game against the Clippers. Spates keeps firing, and keeps missing. He's now 0 for 3.
Ed Davis is coming out on Spates, staying in the middle, protecting the paint. Coach Stotts talked about Alan Crabb and C.J. McCollum. He said both guys work extremely hard on being able to score and trying to put themselves in better position without the basketball. Both guys play with it a lot. In college, ball in hand, had to learn how to become a scorer and also cut. And there's Murray Spates. He's giving himself a chance, He is caught.
He is wide open. And he is 0 for 4 now. McCollum goes right between Lewis and Spates. Rejects it. And a good way to go to the bench after a poor shooting window for Mo Spates.
He did a nice job of following C.J. McCollum. C.J. tried to keep his body in between Spates. Good timing by Spates, and then the jog off. He's upset. He has knocked down the shot.
So Steve Kerr comes back with Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. 4 of the 5 stars on the floor. Both stay very small here, trying to match Portland. Coach continues to sit with Ian Clark in there. Offensive foul. So Davis hit with the foul. Golden State basketball. Under 7.5 to go in this first half. Second of our doubleheader tonight. With pass, Clark takes the contact from Brian Roberts, and he'll go to the free throw line. Foul number 2 on number 2, Brian Roberts.
And they use Draymond Green in the post a lot, even against taller defenders, because they have these guards that come out and they do a nice job of Xing, crossing, setting screens, and Clark did a nice job of going backdoor and getting the pass from Draymond. Great pass out of the post, Draymond Green.
A little bit of a concern for the Warriors. That was their first free throw attempt of the night. First free throw attempt for Ian Clark in this round. Don't forget the NBA app, best way to stay up to date on the score, stats, and breaking news. You can download it now with all the access. NBA approaching the 7-minute mark of this first half. Portland with a very good showing early. Shakes Thompson, and that's Livingston pulls down the board. Bullet pass. So the starters come back as Steph Curry plays spectator and Barnes gets them on their feet.
Brought to you by Kaiser Permanente. Go on offense to turn your bad habits into good ones at AskCoachCurry.com. By Red's Wicked Apple. It's about to get wicked. By Samsung and the new Galaxy S7 Edge. And by American Express, the official credit card of the NBA.
We're watching right now to get a chance to watch Sean Livingston. This is the hockey pass, but I also want to point out Sean Livingston, a coach on the floor. As we run this play, you get a chance to see Brian Roberts down in the paint, not understanding where he's going, and Sean Livingston directing traffic because he sees Ryan Roberts out of place, and Draymond gets the basketball. He fires it to Harrison Barnes. Great play and a great dunk, but Sean Livingston won a hockey assist, but also a coach on the floor recognizing Ryan Roberts was lost in transition defense.
I tell you, the Oakland A's are playing the Mariners next door. I think Bob Melvin might make that call out of the bullpen for Draymond Green right there. That is a big fastball.
Too much credit.
That was a big fastball. Steady. Davis goes back to the line. Clark commits his third foul. And Davis knocks him down, so he's at back-to-back free throws now. A new competition series featuring high-flying dunk action is coming to TNT. The Dunk King premieres after Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. By the way, that Harrison Barnes dunk. Did you see the Tar Heel on Tar Heel crime? Was stare down to the Davis.
You talk about Draymond being able to pitch. There's Steve Kerr talked about it. He's one of the best all-around players and top team players.
So the good finish by Barnes. So set up again with the Green.
Now you have him playing baseball, bro.
You do it all. You got Zach Connaughton, you got Draymond Green. Back into those two fouls. Davis on the air ball, and that is a jump ball.
We talk about big setting screens, but watch the pick by Klay Thompson. And as they score, you set a pick. The guy guarding you heartless does not want to help. Because we talked about when DA talked to Stotts, your prime responsibility is stay home with Klay, but you got to be a help defender as well. But not just a piece like that to get his teammates wide open.
A couple of assists for Draymond Green. McCollum, the shot clock winding down. It was a 2 when he fired that three-pointer up. He's had a very good shooting first half and has 13 points, but he cannot get that one to go. Golden State down 13. Clark getting some extended minutes here. Beautifully done, Ian Clark. Third year at Belmont. Steph Curry goes down, and Clark stepping up in the big spotlight of the playoffs. Jones got fouled on Barnes, I believe. Yep, they'll give it Harrison Barnes. And whatever C.J. McCollum found between Game 1 and 2, Portland fans hope he bottles that up the rest of this series.
It makes him a tough cover. He gets out of those screens, he catches it. The use of the pump fake, and then he has a nice split dribble where he gets between the defenders and can stay on balance and make the next play.
Half of the shots, 13 points as Davis will sit. Now Farouk Aminu back in. He had a blistering first quarter. Aminu with 10 points, made a couple of threes, and a big dunk. And 1 out of 2 for McCollum.
Be an interesting time right now for both teams. Look at the players on the court. Everybody over 6'8", 6'9". This is called small ball at its finest.
And Thompson, a quick release, cannot get it to go in his first 3 of the game. Has not made one since. And it's going to stay in the possession of Portland. Steve Kerr on the other side of the floor. Wanting an explanation. Let's see here. She could have got Thompson with a foul. They did get him on the wrist, but that was clearly off. Damian Lillard. Marcus blocked by Green. Clark on the move after the block, all the way in. And scores the basket.
Ian Clark doing a fabulous job. Pushing the basketball and finishing in traffic. 9-2 run by Warriors.
And a 10-point game. A lead that was 17 in the second quarter for Portland. Aminu. And Ryan's in and out. Green with his head up. Golden State feeling a little momentum here. Clark almost fell down, almost slipped.
And they create mismatches and they go right to a Draymond against Damian Lillard. Good job by Lillard poking out of the way. Yeah, I'm going to give you a little quiz right now. Who's the center for the Blazers and for the Warriors right now?
I'll see. The center, I'm going to go with Draymond Green just for fun. And I'll try Meter. How about that? shooting matchup. Stay tuned for a look at Battleborn. You were born for this. Pre-order now.
Time to go out and hang out, and they couldn't do it. He said, if I was going to be the leader of this franchise, I always wanted to be like we're all friends, right?
All right, thanks, Dan. A great point about this team. This is on the 3 in between. This is a team that was basically left for the lottery, left for dead early in the season. They really struggled. They found something. The foul goes to the hole and is fouled. They found something, and in what was thought as a rebuild here, they kind of turned the season around. It didn't take long to get this thing back, and they ended up as a 5 seed. You see Myers-Leonard there out with shoulder surgery. Missed the last 14 games of the year. He won't come back. That's a big piece that is missing for the Blazers. And Portland losing some significant pieces. Wesley Matthews, Batum, LaMarcus Aldridge, who went for 41 last night for the Spurs in their loss, and Robin Lopez. And I was right there with everybody else. This looked like a team that was not really ready to compete for a postseason spot. What a finish they had in the second half to get themselves there.
I think Terry Stotts and his coaching staff has done a nice job of changing the way they play. Also, the leadership of most improved. Obviously, play season performance gave him a big boost. But I was with you. Didn't think this team would make the playoffs. They have done a nice job. If it wasn't for Steve Kerr and his Golden State Warriors, the 7-3 wins, I thought Terry Stotts would have been coach of the year.
Intercepts a pass from Plumlee. Starts with this very small lineup that he's looking at for Golden State. Gets Plumlee back in the game. Thompson gives it to Barnes. It's a 3. That's a 14-2 win for the Warriors. Only 5 minutes on the game clock. Plumlee all the way in is fouled. Portland has missed their last 8 field goal attempts. They have free throws coming from Plumlee. Back on the other end,
where you see Klay Thompson comes off, and as you can see, Mason Plumlee's got sucked in, and there's Harrison Barnes, and you got to close out to make him run him off the line. But also Harrison Barnes, give him credit. He struggled throughout this postseason. He's having a nice first half so far.
Now, Bleacher Report on Instagram is posting the funniest and coolest sports content before anyone else. Join millions of others and follow Bleacher Report on Instagram now.
Hey Brian, I think next year we got to get D.A. David Aldridge to be the leader like Damian Lillard, to take all of us to San Diego,
to the beach.
That's on D.A. next year.
Break the ends out, just like the Blazers did. I like it.
I don't know about that.
D.A. working hard.
If Brian can get us some good seats at Petco for a game, that'd be great.
That deal. Here we go. And it's a 5-point game again. Portland leads well to 17 in this quarter. Lillard for 3. No. 3 in the quarter. 2:50 to go in this first half. Livingston, that's a shot right there. Chants are coming now. Sellout crowd here at Oracle. Andre Iguodala and Harrison Barnes take it over in the second quarter. Barnes with 11 points. Iguodala also has 11, and they have quickly erased a 17-point deficit.
Where you talk about guys like Klay Thompson struggling, Draymond Green only has 4, Sean Livingston, but this was so beautiful about watching this Warriors team. Other guys step up at the right time. But the staple for the Warriors, you talk about how easy they can score and shoot the 3, and the versatility offensively is on this end, the defensive end. They have got some stops and made it tough on the Blazers to make shots.
Without a field goal for Portland, desperately needing one here. Aminu from the spot. He's at 2 from over there. He's got 3 threes for the game. And Aminu now with 13 points on 5 of 8 shooting. 3 out of 4 from behind the arc. That was a huge bucket in this first half for Portland. On the other end from Thompson, blocked by Plumlee. As Green went to the hole. Aminu gives it up. Good ball movement there. Lillard for three. Yes!
Now that play was beautiful. You talk about Aminu going to charge, got it back to Harkless, and Harkless got to Damian Lillard. The ball barely touched the ground. No dribbles. Leading the Warriors with the pass.
Blazers have missed 9 straight. They get back-to-back threes. I got a foul here on Harrison Barnes. Second foul on Barnes. During the regular season, Golden State won 3 out of 4 from the Blazers. It's been a tough matchup for Portland. This is the first time they've ever met in the postseason, which is unusual. We figured they had met prior to this one. But it's been a great run for Golden State against Portland. They've won 12 of their last 15 games. As they try to sort it out here, they're going to go to the monitor to see if Barnes was ahead, to check it on the clear path. On the floor, it was called a side out. That Barnes was ahead of Lillard. Let's take a look.
But Lillard did a nice job of talking to the referees and getting them to at least look at it. As you see, this play was them moving the basketball, and Lillard getting a chance to knock down a three, and then the next possession he gets a steal. And then that's where they're looking at whether Harrison Barnes was a clear path or not.
So the officials, Danny Crawford, Courtney Kirkland, Derek Stafford, all taking a look. So just a loose ball foul. And Portland in the bonus. Lillard will head to the free throw line. Portland goes 5 minutes and 40 seconds without a made field goal. And then they hit back-to-back threes that blistering the court. But in the first half of game one, both struggled mightily. Look at the field goal numbers, just 3 makes, 3 for 18 in the first half of game one for Lillard and McCollum. In this game, McCollum has 14. Lillard now has 6. After making his first three-pointer, now give him 7.
And I love what Lillard has done. He saw C.J. McCollum is rolling, and he came out and also allowed C.J. McCollum to keep going. And now it's his turn to start to get going. Great balance and great recognition from Damian Lillard.
And 3 assists for Lillard as he hits a couple of free throws. So it's an 8-0 run. Those 2 threes, now the 2 free throws. Quick 8 points in just over a minute for the Blazers. Green to Thompson with the 4.
They ran that play a couple times. Draymond Green in the post. And there's Damian Lillard with a pull up deep. Sean Livingston 6'7" with a great contest.
Aminu running time Livingston. They troubled him enough. Lillard with his head up, approaching 1 minute. Remaining in his hat. Plumlee takes the contact and scores. Listen, Plumlee running the floor.
And that was a great no-look pass by Damian Lillard to get it to Plumlee.
Thompson for 3. Well, he has struggled from behind the arc. He hit his first 3-point try. He's missed his last 4. But in Golden State, you're in this game without getting much from Klay Thompson.
The no-look pass had Draymond Green running over to Al-Farouq Aminu, so Damian Lillard bought Plumlee some time with that pass. 59-48, Blazers.
Morley, Charles, and Shaq, it's all coming up live from TNT Studios in Atlanta. So the Portland Trailblazers able to withstand a Golden State run, which was 18-2. Golden State had cut it to 3. Portland has answered with a 10-2 run, and they lead by 11. Golden State basketball.
I thought the key for the Blazers, BA, is they went back with Plumlee, playing small ball versus small ball. I think the Warriors are going to win that every time. Going back with Plumlee has helped them.
Harkless, guarding Green, able to knock it away, but now on a scramble, there's Green, can't get it to go. And that's going to be Portland basketball. Had a couple of looks at it. Barnes with a terrific second half. of Golden State on that run. He was a big part of it. And now we'll see Portland with 11 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock adds to their lead. Thompson way out here. Guarding Damian Lillard. Certainly saw a lot in game one. Maybe the dialogue. He'll step back, create some room. Two go wrestling to the ground. Harrison Barnes and Mo Harkless. We get a double foul here. Look underneath.
These two guys just going at him more. Maurice Harkless said, let me just grab on Harrison Barnes because I'm falling down.
So 3 fouls each for Barnes and Harkless. Steve Kerr is going to make a quick move here with 15 seconds left. Ian Clark is back in. Barnes will sit with those 3 fouls, and Stotts is going to do the same. Gerald Henderson will pick up Harkless. Chance at the last shot for Golden State. Portland pushed their lead to 14 in the first quarter, 17 in the second quarter. Golden State trying to cut it to single digits here as we go to the halftime break. Lillard guarding Green, knocks up home. Green hits his muscles and a chance at a 3-point play.
NBA on this play, Golden State understands they're switching it every time, a little pick and roll with Draymond Green and Sean Livingston. I think if you're the Blazers, you got to do a better job of maybe hedging, going under, but not just easily giving up the switch because Draymond Green's going to back Damian Lillard right down.
Draymond Green has 6 points, has 4 assists in this game to go along with his 6 rebounds. Coming off a triple-double in game 1. Stuffing the stat sheet as he did all year. 13 triple-doubles during the regular season. Now has 2 postseason triple-doubles. 2 of his triple-doubles this year, 2 of his 13 came against Portland in their 4 matchups. Makes it an 8-point game. Chance for the last shot for the Blazers. Lillard pounded by Bosa. Green kicks it to the corner. And too late. Henderson couldn't get it off in time. Golden State only the second halftime deficit this postseason. The Blazers lead by 8. After a quick break, the American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Charles Barkley, and Shaq standing by from our Atlanta studios. We're at the half, and the Blazers lead. You're watching the NBA playoffs on TNT. Season they trailed Portland and a 17-point lead in the second quarter. They lead by 8 as we go to quarter number 3. So perimeter defense on Klay Thompson was priority number 1 for Terry Stotts and the Blazers. He went for 37 in game 1. Much different story here today.
One adjustment is Maurice Harkless and also Jordan Henderson, bigger defenders and guys not being help defenders. They are definitely saying we're guarding Klay Thompson, keep him bumping him around, hands physical, push off by Klay Thompson. But then when he did get free, this is the difference between C.J. McCollum and also Harkless. Clear shot, but the contest by a guy a little bit taller is giving Klay Thompson some problems.
Well, Al-Farouq Aminu had a great start to this game. Went for 11 points in the first quarter. He ended up with 13. And he hit 3 times behind the arc. Emphatic dunk as well. They got some postseason experience last year with the Dallas Mavericks. And here he is in Portland having an impact. Let's check in with David Aldridge. He got some thoughts from the Golden State locker room. What do you have, D.A.?
Well, guys, this is the benefit of experience. Steve Kerr said he's seen a million game 2s like this after one team is dominated in game 1. They come out with a lot of energy in the next game, and he said that Portland outperformed and outworked his team in the first quarter, but in the second quarter they finally joined the fray. But he said it's just a matter of them matching Portland's energy level, and he thinks that they can get back in this game, right?
All right, thanks a lot, D.A. And certainly Golden State with all their firepower, even without Steph Curry. And David reporting earlier that Curry is continuing to progress, actually got some shots up in practice the last couple of days, but still unknown whether he'll be able to come back for game 3. Green misfires on his first try of the second half, the three-point attempts. And the Blazers by 8. Continues to give him good minutes here. He was terrific in that opening round against the Clippers, but Terry Stotts did admit this is a little bit different series for Mason Plumlee against the Warriors. He's not going to be able to do what he did against the Clippers just because of the matchups that are out there.
And also because of the style of defense that the Warriors play. The Warriors are a team that stay back. And then Sean Livingston gets to the free throw line. The Clippers' defensive philosophy was to trap all pick and rolls with CJ McCollum and also Damian Lillard and let Plumlee make the plays.
Plumlee scored just 1 point. That free throw game off, but he did have 13 rebounds as Lillard comes up short. Bogut, who sat a good portion of that first half, pulls down the rebound. Steve Kerr not only went small, but ultra small in that first half as Barnes is kept alive by Bogut. And Thompson coming from behind, and he clips Harkless.
Good job by Damian Lillard. Got switched up on Harrison Barnes down on the block and made him shoot a fadeaway. If you hit Harrison Barnes, there's no fadeaway unless you have 2 feet of paint against a small guy. You got to be going forward on the post against a small point guard.
I figure Portland is going to win this game on the road. Going to have to get Damian Lillard involved in the scoring as Green rolls off Plumlee, pulls down a strong rebound. Green pushing his way to potentially another triple-double as we have a foul here. Lillard's going to be called for the foul. Thompson got hung up, couldn't get in the air to get the pass.
Well, as the offensive player, give Klay Thompson a lot of credit. He sold it because he couldn't get to the basketball, so now you just lay out. Because I didn't think that was a foul by Damian Lillard, but Klay Thompson sold the call to be able to get it.
Well, Damian Lillard, one of the greatest in the game at drawing fouls himself. He may not like it, but he can certainly respect it. Thompson inside. Green gives it right back. Three-point try is up. No good. Bogut, offensive board. Livingston wrestles it down. Here's Thompson for 3. The last thing the Blazers wanted to see is Thompson get a couple of shots from the corner.
Well, David Aldridge talked to Terry Stotts early in the first half, saying their assignment against Klay Thompson to stay home. On that offensive rebound, Maurice Harkless left Klay Thompson and gave him an open 3. And he's getting going now.
And he's got a chance to pull up within 1. Cannot. Plumlee secures the rebound. CJ McCollum. And it's Green right there at the glass. Touch pass poked away. Al-Farouq Aminu running the floor. Good job. Transition D by the Blazers.
Look at Bogut just knocking it out. Did a nice shot throwing it to Livingston. And this is where Maurice Harkless got to stay with Klay Thompson.
Thompson hit his first 3-point attempt of the game in the corner, in the left corner. And just made his second. And we got Klay Thompson just got a technical foul. So with the crowd up and riled up and momentum starting to shift a little bit, Steve Kerr sees Thompson get hit with a tee. Gets the friendly roll. Puts him up 4. Danny Crawford was right in the middle of it. In his 31st season as an NBA official. I was talking to him before the game. These guys have such a tough job when you get to the playoffs. Thompson jawing. I don't know if it was directed at Harkless or Crawford. Now we got an offensive foul. And it'll be Portland ball. So Thompson has picked up a couple of fouls here in this half. Now 3 for the game.
Get more physical. They're trying to get him to play in. You can't let him. You got to come out and play. Give Maurice Harkless a lot of credit for the way he's being physical and going after it.
Offensive foul on the other end. Aminu goes in heavy. And Golden State's got it right there. Third turnover for the Blazers in the second half.
And Draymond has done a nice job. He's picked up 2 offensive fouls, giving his team 2 possessions.
Now Draymond Green, the most emotional player the Warriors have, and he's the one saying, all right, let's settle it down. On the clock, Green goes to work on Aminu. Tough shot, Plumlee there. Harkless with the rebound. Gotta give Portland credit. They've handled a couple of runs by Golden State, including an 18-4 run in that first half as Harkless hits a 3. Oh, Harkless. Not known as a three-point shooter during the regular year. He shot it at only 28%. They just 1 out of 5 in game 1, but it's a big one. We're going to whistle. I believe on Harkless as Thompson was on the tape.
Another positive play with Draymond Green posting up the split action of 2 guards, and then you got to have Harkless and the other guard being able to communicate. Harkless gets beat with a backdoor and draws a foul.
That's a big one for Portland because Harkless now has 4, and decision time here for Terry Stotts. He's going to have to make a move, you would think. He's been terrific defensively on Thompson. Clay at the free throw line. 87% free throw shooter, hits the first. Save from the creators of Shameless and Southland comes a highly anticipated new series, Animal Kingdom, premiering June 7th on TNT. Gerald Henderson is in. Henderson did good work on Thompson as well in that first half. Thompson with 2 free throws, 12 points now. Damian Lillard trying to get on track offensively. Caught underneath here. And a 3-second call inside. Plumlee turns it over. 4th turnover for the Blazers, Smitty, in the second half already.
And they can't have turnovers. They got to find a way to make shots, get shots, and get attempts versus turning it over. For the Warriors right now, they've done a nice job to be only down 5. Portland has to find a way, and they're picking out mismatches and going to this split action. And there's Harrison Barnes down there on the block.
And Henderson checks him, and Barnes, another offensive rebound by Bogut. Boy, he is cleaning up the glass. Draymond Green, good work by Aminu there defensively. Livingston on Lillard, little turnaround. Scores on Livingston.
You said it best, B.A. Down on the block. The game can still be played on the post, even by guards.
Lillard for 3 with the answer. Damian Lillard delivers a big one for the Blazers. Back up 6 goes Portland. Livingston on the take. Livingston with a little spin off the window.
He was talking about a beautiful move by a guard and being able to get into the paint and elevate and finish with his left hand.
McCollum gets himself open, knocks it down.
This is a game. You have some guys making some individual plays, great team basketball. Both of these teams are doing a nice job of running offense. It's a chess match.
Livingston has 6 in the quarter. Thompson, quick release. Comes up short. There with the rebound. 68-62. Game 2 Western Conference semifinals. The top-seeded Warriors come out there. Record-setting 73 wins in the regular season against the 5 seed, the Blazers. Plumlee picks up his 2nd foul. Livingston had 2 in the first half. He's answered with 6 in this 3rd quarter. Steve Kerr's always mindful of his minutes as well. What do you say, likes to keep him around 26, 28?
28 minutes, average about 19 in the regular season. Anything over that, he said it's hard for him to recover and get a chance to play the next game, but he has to play a lot of minutes.
Sweet finish with the left.
Kenny and Shaq talked about putting some pressure on Draymond Green, and if you have Luka Leo, you got to put some pressure, but you can't let him go past you.
Turnovers. Shirley scored the second half. Plumlee is met by Bogut and Green. The block will belong to Bogut. Bogut here starting the second half.
There's Bogey Draymond Green with the start.
T-Mobile does data differently. While the other guys gouge you for every bit of data you use, now T-Mobile lets you stream all the video and music that you want from your favorite services free, without using one bit of your LTE data. Plus, you can roll your unused data forward. Nobody does data like T-Mobile. Get 4 lines with 10 gigs of 4G LTE data each for just $35 per line from T-Mobile.
Get a soft pretzel with sausage, egg, and cheese.
Have no sausage.
No egg and no cheese. Sausage, egg, and cheese on a soft pretzel.
Ain't nobody got that, man.
We do. The pretzel breakfast sandwich with egg, sausage, American, and Swiss cheese on an at-the-end soft pretzel at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Gerald Henderson hits out of the timeout. So Henderson, who scored just 5 points in the opener on Sunday and was ejected from that game.
They don't have a lot of guys with playoff experience. And you talk about taking a hit from the Golden State Warriors and still at 6.
Thompson cannot get the threes to fall. He's made 2, but he's missed 8. Remember, he's made 7 3-pointers in 3 consecutive games as Lillard lines it up. That's right in his wheelhouse. And Damian Lillard sends the Warriors to a timeout. So a quick little burst by the Blazers, and they are back up 8.
Why can't I buy this weird shaved meat sandwich with my phone?
Why can't my battery last long enough to navigate me through these scary woods? Probably find out.
Why can't my phone have enough memory to hold all 145 of my movies, like that one with the action in the martial arts?
Why can't my phone take high-quality, low-light photos instead of this big, expensive camera?
Why don't you come down from there, sir?
You got it. I doesn't know forward after I put his expensive champagne on. I'm not supposed to show people how rich and carefree I am.
Why did I have to wait so long in this commercial to do a celebrity sports person cameo?
Why don't I ever get asked to be the spokesperson in a commercial? Good question. Introducing the only water-resistant, fast, wireless charging, best camera having memory expandable, pay almost anywhere Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge.
VR experience ended.
Man, I'm gonna need a great spokesperson.
The new Do Everything Galaxy S7 Edge.
Take a look at this exchange here from offense to defense. Thompson with the miss, Smitty, and then coming back, Damian Lillard makes a pay on the other end, and the coach, Steve Kerr, was not happy about it.
But yeah, Steve has stood up on a shot, not happy with maybe with Klay Thompson not taking a shot or running a play, then defensively got up and watch this. Watch Steve Kerr's reaction. This is what Lenny Wilkins used to do to me. There wasn't a lot of screaming and yelling. Just kind of give you that, oh, what are you doing? I know for Coach to hire me. Someone to tell me what he was like.
Between the years, a lot. He's a great coach. Coach of the year. Draymond Green on the timeout. This fires on the 3. Halfway down. See if Portland can continue here. They're up 8. Aminu had that great first quarter with 11. Green's right with it, step for step. Good matchup here. Green, a superb defender, but a foul on Draymond Green. He was in the hip pocket of Aminu.
Just watch. It was a nice bump. Held him up.
Aminu gets the call, and to the free throw line he goes. Hits the first. We'll take a look at the upcoming NBA national TV schedule. Got a full slate of games across the NBA networks. Game 3 Saturday, 8:30 on ABC, and then Game 4 will be Monday back on TNT. We'll have that for you at 10:30 Eastern, and then if there is a Game 5 necessary, we'll have that one as well on Wednesday. For more on the game, just go to NBA.com. Green, he's fired up, goes with the lift. Didn't think he deserved a foul, takes his aggression out on the offensive end.
There's Klay up on Damian Lillard. Look at Dame, nothing you can do about that one. That is Dame Lillard off the dribble, drilling the 3.
coming off that all-star snub this year after back-to-back all-star games. And what a year he had, turning this Blazers hopes around as the season got into the second half.
You can see the screening rolls are higher. Here's Damian Lillard taking advantage. The bigs are up, and you don't want to come up too high because he'll blow past you. That's just pat a guy on the back when he knocks down a deep three like that off the dribble.
9 in the corner for Damian Lillard, gives him 17 for the game. Here's Iguodala. Lillard with the rebound. Well, you got to be impressed with Portland here tonight. Every time Golden State has gotten on a run and they've not gotten closer than 3, Portland has had an answer. Right now they're on a 13-6 run after the Warriors cut it to 63-60. Lillard with the defense. And now Lillard up top for Plumlee. Look at the pass. And Green took it away. Now Henderson gets it right back for 3. Henderson can't get it to go. Barbosa secures it.
You're Henderson, that's a tough shot. You want to run off and you're up 10. Try to get a better shot than that. If you're a three-point shooter, you're knocking him down. Yes, take that one. And I didn't like that shot selection.
Green's shot selection coming up short with a man right on him. To turn it into be a very interesting confrontation between Al-Farouq Aminu and Draymond Green. On both sides, as Kerr is going to go to his bench. Harrison Barnes on his way in.
Harrison Barnes comes in and he plays a lot of backup 4. They'll go with Harrison Barnes for Draymond Green, and Harrison Barnes will be at that 4 position.
So the Blazers by 10, approaching the 3-minute mark of this third quarter. Lillard gives it up. Aminu for 3. Azili getting his first minutes of this series. He's going to fall out of rotation here. Barbosa for 3 in the corner. A big one for Leandro. Time out Portland. Great job by Klay Thompson driving, kicking it to the corner. Barbosa for 3.
Get up, get on up, get up, get on up, stay on the scene, get on up, like a sex machine, get on up. Shake your body, make up, shake your body, make up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up, get up.
Calories in.
Overwatch. Pre-order now to get early access to the open beta. Rated T for teen.
Let's take a look at the defender of the game presented by America's Navy, and the multitude of defenders on Klay Thompson. It has been a hard-earned 12 points. Klay Thompson.
Klay is a steady movement, constant movement, and you're used to guarding guys off the dribble at the guard position. Klay is not doing a lot of dribbling. He likes to catch and shoot, and look at the play on this play. Cat and mouse all across the court, screen after screen, and Klay catches it, and he's missed some shots. The next evolution for Klay Thompson is being able to make some plays off the bounce. Don't always have to catch and shoot it. It's not going to put it on the ground like the last play. Drive it, collapse the defense, and kick to somebody else.
Well, Klay Thompson is not the Thompson that are in the headlines so far tonight in the sports world. His brother Trace, an outfielder with the Dodgers, the Los Angeles Dodgers, 2 hits tonight, 4 runs batted in. He's having a big game for the Dodgers. Klay is hoping for a first in the home stretch of this one. 2.5 to go in the third. Portland with the ball, a 7-point lead. Shot clock down to 4. There's Lillard with Thompson on a tough shot. Lillard gets his own. It goes. So the smallest man on the floor, he stayed after it. Lillard scores again. 11 in the quarter for Damian Lillard. Thompson. Oh, my goodness. He thought a whistle was coming. And One-legged shot falls for Thompson, a three-pointer.
Did you see that one-legged shot you just described there? Somebody being quiet because he took a one-legged runner and knocked it down and was fouled.
Lillard step back three. Friendly bounce. Lillard is rolling right now.
Rolling is not the word. I am enjoying watching these guys play. Lillard go after it.
And here is Thompson. No answer there. Davis pulls down the board. 14 points in the quarter for Lillard. Finds Davis and Howard just wrestles him up, gets the foul.
Yeah, this is off the screen. Thought he was fouled. Crowd trying to get through it. Yes, he was underneath. That's a runner one-legged for a three-pointer. And then a step back with three-pointer by Damian Lillard. Gets a lot of the bounce and it goes in.
You said it at the start of the half, Smitty. Damian Lillard, this is his time. This is when the Blazers need him in a game like this on the road. He has not disappointed in this third quarter. Rounded it out. 22 for Lillard. It's a 9-point Portland lead. Golden State with the ball. Barnes finds himself open. Hits a swing on the mid-range. He had a big second quarter. And Barnes is back at it here. 13 now for Harrison. Three-point try is up and in. Gerald Henderson delivers.
This Trailblazers team understanding the moment and not afraid of it. Runs by the Warriors and they're still competing at 10.
Blocked by Davis. Out of bounds off of Golden State. Davis came in with a block on Thompson. Terrific defense by the Blazers.
Yeah, Davis is doing a nice job of probing and playing center field. Wait for Klay Thompson. Block that shot and now basketball still Warriors. And watch Klay come off these screens.
Henderson got a piece. He's going to be a foul up top, I believe, on Allen Crabbe.
That's 2 shots for Klay Thompson. Crabbe just getting a little bit too aggressive physically. Holding on to Klay Thompson. Multiple defenders. Bodies after bodies, they're throwing at Klay.
Blazers over the limit here. The 15th foul. Thompson will shoot the free throws. Thompson has hit all 3 of his free throw tries tonight. He has 16 points. 5 of 17 from the field in this one is Thompson. And he cans a couple of free throws.
And you're talking about a two-way player. He's giving it all in both games. His assignment is Damian Lillard and watch the pick after pick. He goes through and tries to guard Damian Lillard.
Switch, Barbosa on Lillard. Loses the handle, shot clock ticks. Henderson with time, takes a peek, he's got a Zealy on him. Henderson with crossover, top shot on Zealy, and it does hit the rim. Give credit to Zealy coming out. Barbosa the transition. Emilio keeps it alive, pulls down the board. Now the Blazers want to run. Ball's moving around. Lillard. Oh, it goes at the horn. As the quarter expires, Damian Lillard. Did he beat the clock? If so, it'll give him 17 in the quarter.
Oh yeah, that's clear. Yes, indeed. A beautiful job by Gerald Henderson, and look at his teammates coming out to congratulate him. Damian Lillard with a big-time 3.
Ever since I can remember, I had a basketball in my hand. As a young girl, I was out practicing for hours and hours on a concrete slab in my driveway. I had asked my father early on if I'd ever play in the NBA, and he very politely told me no. He did follow it up. If I was really good, maybe I could get a college scholarship. I worked relentlessly my entire life at becoming the best basketball player I could be. I had big dreams.
What just happened? You're driving a next generation Kia Optima. It's comfortable, spacious cabin. Puts you in the zone.
Sweet. Playing chess?
I'm actually playing basketball, which to me is like a game of chess.
But they're all pawns.
I know.
Damian Lillard scored 11 of the last 14 points for the Blazers. Scored 17 of their 28 in the quarter, and Lillard now with 25 for the game. Anderson got a big three as well. He's got 12, and with Green on it, Green got a piece of that. That's a block shot for Draymond Green.
He's been drawing so many different players. You're talking about a guy being able to slide his feet and get a block shot.
Festus Ezeli getting into the box score. Had only played 8 minutes in the postseason leading up to this game, but did not play at all in game 1. Steve Kerr told him to stay ready. And here he is on the floor as we begin the fourth quarter. Off the foot of Festus. Shot clock back to 14. Terry Stotts looking for a quick counter here. He might need to give Lillard a breather.
Lillard not wanting a breather. He's giving that look to Terry Stotts. And Terry said, hey, I got to give you a breather. Look at the conversation between these two guys. I'm ready, coach. I'm rolling.
I saw the same thing. As soon as Harkless pointed at him, he said, no, I'm good. Harkless is back in with 4 fouls.
Let's see how quick Stotts gets him back in this game.
And now McCullough becomes the primary scorer here for the Blazers. He's got Livingston on. Shot clock at 4. And McCullough can't hit. We had a big first quarter. Comes up short on the jumper. Warriors down 7 with the ball. 10.5 to go in regulation. Livingston. And Davis there for the rebound. McCullough wants to push it. 1-on-3, loses the handle. And it'll be Golden State ball. I think they want to take a look. No, that's Golden State basketball.
You can always see the reaction of the guy who turned it over and was involved in the play. TJ McCollum didn't say anything to the referees. Warriors ball.
Three goes right by Harkless.
I'll have the meatloaf.
What about you?
Sorry, just getting a quart of motorcycle insurance from Progressive.
Yeah?
Yeah, they have safe rider discounts, and with total loss coverage, I get a new bike if mine's total.
But how's their customer service?
Great. 24/7.
Just like here.
Meatloaf.
Just like here. Anybody got a pack that needs leading?
Serving all your motorcycle insurance needs. Now that's Progressive.
What if you didn't have a car payment this summer? Would you go on a relaxing getaway? Or an exciting summer adventure? Well, the Summer Zones event
for the Warriors getting a lot of different plays and a lot of different players involved in side spinning.
Yes, it is. Especially Ezeli. It's 3 for 3. That was a tip-off by Draymond Green on his next play. Draymond made Green missed. They knew he had the lob there. So Festus Ezeli. If you look at the Warriors, they have Bogut, Varejao, Speights, and Festus Ezeli. They all do different things. For all the positions for the Warriors.
All of season, Steve Kerr has so many options that he can go to. You see the 44 points in the paint comparing to game 1, but if you're Steve Kerr, you got to give a lot of credit as well to Bob Myers, the GM, Jerry West, the way they put this team together. It gives Kerr a lot of options to go to when he's looking for the spark, those different lineup changes and matchups that he can go to. And for whatever reason, Ezeli has been the spark in this run.
It is, and you talk about a great job, like you said, by the management, because Bogut can't play a lot of minutes, especially long minutes. Good job by CJ knocking them down. So then you pick up a Varejao that gives you another body. And then Maurice Speaks is one of those pick and pop moves. They had a lot of things that were going on with Draymond Green playing that 4 position.
McCullough needed to see one go through as Livingston rides up. He comes up short. You gotta wonder about the legs of Livingston. They try to keep him around 28 minutes. Played well, had a good run in the first quarter. Big chance here for Portland is Harkless. Too strong.
Didn't shoot that with any confidence.
Harkless is playing with 4 fouls and a turnover. Green looking for Azili, gets up in the hands of Crab, and Alec Crab, a throwdown on the other end. And the Blazers continue to take those body blows, and they continue to answer.
Very stocks young guys. They're out here and flat out competing. What I love what they're doing is on the offensive end, not rushing and taking bad shots. They're taking 3 good shots on the offensive end and execute.
Harrison Barnes ready to check in, as is Damian Lillard. Shot clock down to 3. Iguodala gives it to Azili. Right there again. 4 points in the paint as Justice Azili, keeping himself ready, even though he hasn't played much. He's delivering in a big way. He's scored the last 6 points for the Warriors. 48 points in the paint. They've doubled up the Blazers tonight.
Not taking any chance there. Stops. Even though they're upset, you see who's at the score table for the Blazers, Damian Lillard.
Thompson ready to come back in as well. On Azili with the left. Can't get it to go on there. It's Green with the rebound, and he wants to push it. Harkless pumped away from behind. Green recovers. They'll get organized. Now Green on the take. And the scoop. He's fouled. 2 free throws for Draymond Green.
Just a high basketball IQ play for Draymond Green. Looked at Mason Plumlee and said, I got to give up my body and get to the free throw line on that play.
Nobody like him in the NBA. Steve Kerr called him a top 10 player. He said he would be willing and would enjoy having that argument with anyone. The numbers that Green has stacked together this year. He hits the first free throw. Hey, a reminder that NBA TV is your home for the 2016 playoffs. You can tune into NBA TV after tonight's game and live post-game press conferences, highlights, and analysis. Lillard back in. Thompson returns as well. Harrison Barnes back on the floor. The final 7:54. And Green makes it a 7-point deficit for the Warriors. I beg your pardon, a 5-point deficit for the Warriors. Draymond with 13 balls, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. Lillard falling away, no, Azili with a rebound. Good defense by Henderson on Thompson. Couldn't turn the corner. Now Green, that's by Harkless. Inside Iguodala. Whistle. A foul. They'll send Iguodala to the free throw line.
The Warriors are so good. A player drive a teammate, and they don't just stand. It's usually play, and then you see Andre Iguodala. Draymond nowhere to go, but understands his teammates that once I get into the lane, there's somebody cutting down the lane, and there was Iguodala to bail him out with that catch.
11 for Iguodala. He's only missed twice. By the way, Smitty, that's number 5. Harkless. Terry Stotts. Now Farouk Aminu back in.
Look at Draymond Green driving, and Iguodala starting to cut. Not just standing and getting into the lane. Yes, he missed it, but you got to love it as a teammate. Once you drive it, the defense collapses. You got to understand out there. You got to make a different pass. The man guy is cutting. And now this is time for the Blazers right now. 1 possession game. Can they answer the bell?
Blazers up 3. Aminu. And he wants it there. Turnover. Feels like the last minute and a half or 2 minutes, but still 7:07 left in this one. Energy extreme in his belly right now.
They're out of time left.
Let me clean up something too. Harkless was not called for that last foul. It was McCollum. So Harkless still playing with full as Thompson goes by him. Green now. Check by Aminu. Green to the corner. Thompson. Ball fake. Shot is as Clay Thompson delivers the 3.
In the game, like, gotta get a timeout now, Blazers. It's all tied up. Now looking forward to watching the Blazers and Terry Stotts. What he runs out of this timeout, and I love that he has Damian Lillard off the basketball right now. Some kind of screen for him to be able to come off and get open.
Thompson guarding Lillard. Right there with him. Now Azeali's on, the double comes. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee turns the corner on Azeali, gives it up. Turnover. Portland is coughing it up in the second half.
Spacing means so much, B.A. Plumlee did a nice job of driving the basketball. If Maurice Harkless is at the three-point line, there's more room. Maybe the defense collapses or Plumlee makes the take as a shot. But because there was no room, there was a turnover because that was a tight pass.
Offensive foul on Azeali. No shot. Justice Azeali on the screen. Called for the foul. It's going the other way. 6:07 left in regulation here in the fourth. And look at in the paint there. And Azeali dropping the hammer on Aminu. 9 turnovers in the second half from Portland. And an 8-point lead at the half. All tied at 91. McCollum, sweet little fall away for C.J. McCollum. He's got 20. And a dynamic duo of McCollum and Lillard. And Lillard, I beg your pardon, have combined for 45 now. Thompson, quick release. He wouldn't even get that. Lillard back on the other end. Shakes Azeali right through Harkless. Great pass, great finish. Portland regains the lead. That was the first lead for Golden State of the game. It was quickly erased.
You know what I'm impressed by? Klay Thompson knocks down an unbelievable three. Damian Lillard makes plays. Both of them never changed their facial expression. I'd be hooting and howling and screaming.
Thompson looking up top for Azeali. Saves it. And was all set up by Justice Azeali. Looks like a turnover for Golden State. Instead, ends up with a 2. And now they're going to get Plumlee on the offensive foul. Draymond Green holding his ground.
And look at this track meet. Look, Klay Thompson didn't even get square from side to side, figure 8, in and out of screens, knocks it down, and then you talk about Draymond Green. I think this is his 3rd charge he's drawn against the Blazers. He has 11 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, 3 blocks, 13 points.
Steve Kerr calls timeout. Steph Curry, unavailable. Cheerleader number 1, though, and his Warriors have the lead late in the fourth.
She'd fold 1,000 paper swans. Brian said he'd wear 55 pounds of salmon in bear country. And Patrick, he said he'd literally do anything. Fans promised to do lots of things to bring back their favorite burritos.
Oh, you're kidding!
A promise is a promise, Patrick. Grab the cheesy double beef or the beefy crunch burrito for just $1. You brought him back. We made him $1. You earned it.
Third quarter lead gone. Plus 12 go the Warriors at this point. Outscored them 20-8. And Klay Thompson has made 4 threes. And that streak is still alive here. He's made 7 three-pointers in the last 3 games. Never been done in the history of the NBA in the playoffs. 3 consecutive games with 7 threes. Smitty's sitting on 5 right now. He's at 4 in the second half.
Well, he's heating up right now. Like you said, 16 points in the second half, 4 10 field goals, 4 7 for 3. This is where Maurice Harkless, the young fella, has to stay attached. Details, being able to chase play, because there's going to be a lot of screens set for them.
Warriors with the ball and the lead. 4.5 to go in regulation here. Thrilling game 2 thus far as Green gets his hand and wave it off. No basket. They got a foul, but no basket. And that's going the other way. Fouls on Golden State. Ezeli's going to get hit with another foul.
Yep, he grabbed Plumlee.
2 offensive fouls on Festus Ezeli. Blazers chance to answer. Looking to regain the lead. Cullen finds Plumlee. Aminu closed out quickly by Barnes. And now Plumlee swept by Ezeli. Miller on Thompson. A foul. Free throws for Klay Thompson.
How good has Festus Ezeli been on both ends? You talking about coach going down to the bench in this second half. He's provided rebounds, buckets, blocked shots. And he had a couple fouls too, but he's done a nice job for the Warriors.
He's played 12 minutes, 8 points. Just got his first block of the game. Has 6 rebounds to go along with those 8 points. And now Thompson puts him up 2. Thompson perfect from the line here tonight, 4 for 4. Iguodala will check Barnes. Well, what a half for Klay Thompson. Couldn't buy a shot in the first half. He is rolling now. Thompson now at 25. 19 in the second half. The Blazers have an answer. Lillard, quick pull-up 3. Too strong. Draymond Green the board. Green with a double-double, 13 and 12. Offensive foul. They're going to get Livingston on the offensive foul. 3 in the quarter here for Golden State with offensive fouls. They're moving screen there on Harkless.
Eagle eye, Danny Crawford caught him.
Blazers down 3. Lillard finds Plumlee all the way in. Look at Green. Draymond Green. What a player. What a player he is on both ends. Tremendous defensive effort by Draymond Green. Got Aminu on him now. Green. Tough pass in there. Harkless knocked it out of bounds. Golden State ball with 7 on the shot clock.
And watch this, Damian Lillard. Sean Livingston lets him go away, and there's Draymond Green going chest to chest with Plumlee. Now Plumlee, you got to take another dribble there to gather yourself and make the next play and trying to elevate over Draymond versus taking off too early.
Listen to this hand for Ezeli. Got a DNP in game 1 of this series. Monster minutes here. Draymond Green! The Warriors up 5 on a 2-handed jam by Draymond. Lillard quickly kicks it out. Harkless. In and out it goes. Livingston the rebound. Dangerous window here for the Blazers. 18-4 run, Smitty. Thompson. Dodged a bullet.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Lillard's all the way in. Nobody home. Trouble. Another turnover. The Warriors defensively have been so impressive in the second half, especially here in the fourth quarter. Blazers now with 17 turnovers. Livingston will turn around. Sean Livingston. Timeout, Portland.
play, and there's Alvarez Amino. You can't go for the steal and not get it on a play like that to give up a dunk. And there's Sean Livingston, the 6'7" point guard, down the block.
Hello, Taunton Designs. A sales department? Yes, I can put you right through. Sales department, this is Nate. Human resources, technical support. Hold, please.
You work hard to grow your business.
Yes. I can totally do that for you.
Working together, we can help your business thrive. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
All the best stuff happens in the dark. There's dancing and music in the dark. People are younger and better looking in the dark. See? People wear their most stylish and glamorous clothes in the dark. In the dark, people gain an irrational sense of invincibility. Bowling is less sad and making out is much more likely. So if all this good stuff happens in the dark, wouldn't you want a camera that can capture things in the dark? The new Galaxy S7 Edge with low-light camera.
Golden State on a fourth quarter flurry. And then home arena outscoring the Blazers 26-8. 9 field goals. They've hit 2 threes. They were down 11 at the end of the third. And now the Warriors up 7 with 2:14 left. It'll be Portland ball.
Well, they've done a nice job, the Warriors, defensively right now in this fourth quarter. And yes, they scored the basketball momentum now to the Warriors, but defensively, they've gotten stops. Stop after stop.
McCullough was held by Livingston. You know, a couple things about the Warriors, and rightly so. Their offense is such a dynamite offensive attack. It's easy to go that way. Who's scoring the points? But their defense is fantastic, and it's a star-studded league for sure, star-driven league. But this is a great team. They go so deep, and they got the ball back with a 7-point lead, under 2 minutes to go. It's a beautiful team game that the Warriors play. And when you get contributions from a guy like Festus Ezeli, who hasn't been much of a factor, as Thompson is fouled going to the hole.
This is about the 5th time they've gone to this. Draymond in the post. Klay Thompson either comes off the screen extremely hard and backdoors, or he just sits up his defender and cuts hard as soon as Draymond catches it.
The Warriors winning game 1. It was a 12-point win. They jumped out quickly on them. Had a 20-point lead after the first quarter. Thompson had the 37-point game. And he now has 26 for the game. Made all 7 of his free throws. 19 in the second half for Klay Thompson. And those 4 field goals have been threes.
And you can point to so many different guys. I thought that came up with a huge contribution on the offensive end. 13 points. Iguodala was huge in the first half, keeping him in the basketball game.
Can't get it. Harkless offensive board, and he's fouled. Draymond Green called for the foul. Steph Curry has enjoyed his time on the bench. He is desperate to get back on the floor. David Aldridge reporting earlier that his rehab's coming along well. He's improving. That knee injury, said the ankle's fine now. And because of the knee, it's allowed the ankle to heal. Got some shots up the last couple of days. But you just wonder how long, and if there's a strategy in place for the Warriors with this series, as long as they're winning, do they remain patient with Curry? The next game is not until Saturday. So 3 full days off as they get set for game 3, and the series moves to the Moda Center. Couple of free throws for Harkless. Warriors by 7. Minute and a half to go. And a fourth quarter blitz by Golden State, trying to secure the first 2 games in the series. Turnaround is a diamond. This is a must-score possession for Portland. They've missed their last 6 and make it their last 7. Another board, Draymond Green, Smitty, 14 to go along with 15 points and 7 assists.
And this is where the Blazers effort right now defensively and starts to say, get up. The game is not over, but now you're not going to give them an easy layup. You got to keep playing. You cannot quit.
Solo dunk. And the fork is in. Caught from behind by Livingston. What a performance. What a fourth quarter. Even without Steph Curry, this team is so formidable in so many ways. Livingston can't get it to go. Iguodala right there to clean it up. Steph Curry loving every minute of this one.
I mean, you look at it, yes, it's 106-97, but if you get a stop on that play and maybe come down and get a three, it's 104-100. You got to keep playing. It was a minute left.
John Livingston's going to need all three of those days between games. He's played 31 minutes. I'm not sure I've seen Steve Kerr as angry, as frustrated as we have tonight in his in-the-quarter interview with David Aldridge.
Kept his cool, though.
He was cool. Short answers.
Yep.
Didn't sound like a TV announcer. He sounded like a head coach that was stressed. But the fourth quarter has been all Golden State. They're up 11 and ready to go up 2-0 in this series.
I've just arrived in Atlanta.
And Portland is out of answers.
Yeah, you look at it, they played a tremendous game into this fourth quarter. You talk about not being able to get stops, but they came out, and there's Paul Allen. He's getting on his phone right now, texting, saying, hey, get my plane ready. Nice, get my G4 ready. But he has to be proud of his team, the Blazers, the way they're coming out and playing. It's just the defense of the Warriors being able to get stops.
Air ball for Harkless, and that's the symbol of this fourth quarter for the Blazers. By the way, Damian Lillard scored 17 in the third quarter, has not scored here in the fourth, and has only had 3 attempts. Draymond Green.
Yeah, I got one go.
Exclamation point for Damian. A freight train running the Golden State Warriors. And before we get to the finish line here, how about major props for Festus Ezeli and his 10 minutes in this game? There are others that are going to get the headlines, but Ezeli was big. Steve Kerr and the Warriors now up 2 games to none in this best of 7. An emphatic fourth quarter. They win it 110